They've got Hart. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. And for the Celtics, Sam Hauser is out there with Vucevic. Then there's Jaylen Brown. Then there's Derek White. And it's Shireman in at the 2. Possessions can't end until somebody grabs a rebound. Greg, 2 of the best on the boards are facing off tonight. They prioritize rebounding.
And getting those extra possessions can really break a team's will. When excellent rebounding teams play, everyone has to work a little harder to secure the ball.
Here's Towns, and that one's on target from the wing.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Vucevic against Towns. Now here's Vucevic. He's guarded closely. Clock at 6. Here's Brown. Buries it down low.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
New York with the ball. Their last encounter was in Boston, where they were able to handle the Celtics.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
Hits it from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Anunoby. 9 points last game. Vucevic against Towns. Hart, right side. Anunoby outside. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And White kicks to Brown. Vucevic against Towns. Vucevic with the bucket.
Executing the plan here early, still haven't missed a shot.
Hart with a screen on White. Brunson with it, picked up by Brown. Hart, wide open, he fires. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Now, Vucevic, 9 points last game. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Brown inside the line. The Knicks pull it in.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
That's a slick move off the deck. Brown finds ways to free himself up.
Pass to Towns. Shoots over Vucevic. Vucevic with the rebound. The Celtics with the lead. Hauser the pass to White. Here's Shireman. No good from outside.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Brunson finds Towns. Floats one. From deep, Brunson. It's hauled in by Brown. Celtics have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Pass to Shireman. And it's White, top of the key. Vucevic setting the pick for Brown. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup. Brown's got 6. Knicks trail by 3. Brunson surveying the D. Pass to Towns. It's Hart on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Hart's got his second bucket of the night.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
Here's Shireman. And here's Brown. He has 6. Here's Shireman. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the night here.
At the line with one shot, Shireman.
One shot.
The Celtics have been a title contender for years now. So, RJ, what do you attribute that to?
Well, their talent level has been off the charts. But something else you can point to is their defense. The Celtics have been an elite defensive team for over a decade.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. So for New York, their last game will win against the Bulls.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
Now, Hart, after the missed 3 from Derek White. Hart the pass to Towns. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Yeah, the keep it simple method. Good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You take a look at the Celtics. Right now they've acquired the second-best record in the conference. And, of course, there's the Knicks, a game behind.
And, you know, for the Celtics, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Here's Brown after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Shot clock at 6. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Kevin, back to you. Very confident. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. And here's White after Mikal Bridges hitting the 3. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Hart outside. Releases. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's White. Some good scoring numbers for him right now, averaging 17 points a game. Vucevic with a nice move. Vucevic has got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
On the interior, Vooch, look, this man has so many moves to account for.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Hart outside. That 3 off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. Looked good from here.
And stolen by Hart. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming out.
And you got to like Towns being assertive there. When he plays like this, it really makes the defenders uncomfortable.
Now that we have over half of this season completed, Greg, what are you most interested in seeing moving forward?
I'm looking at which teams are going to make that playoff push, right? And which teams are content with slipping into the lottery. A lot will be determined over the next few weeks.
And he makes the first. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations, so many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Josh Hart. In town, drops them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Brunson against White. Pass to Vucevic. Over Robinson. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by White. Vucevic has got 8.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now, here's Anunoby. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. And the 3 ball is good.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And some changes here for the Celtics. Walsh is checked in. And it's Pritchard in for White. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Alvarado's checked in. Up top, Brown. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Pritchard. He's defended by Alvarado. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
So it's the Knicks now. Clarkson with the ball. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Over Brown. And the first shot of the night for him, missing.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
High post Vucevic. Back to Brown. Clock at 4. Lets it go with the 3. Knicks with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. Three-pointer. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Just so strong from deep. Bridges is great behind the arc.
Brown finds Hauser. Now Pritchard. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And how about the passing? We've seen this from him. He's just absolutely shredding the D to pieces right now.
He gets that one.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now, here's Bridges. 11 points for him in that last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
Here's Brown.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
Clarkson outside. Shoots over Brown. And the shot is long. Austin's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Walsh. And here's Vucevic, guarded by Robinson. Robinson with the block, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Kate is checked in, and it's Gonzalez in for Sam Hauser. Towns, he's checked in for New York. Landry Shamet comes in for Mikal Bridges. Outside Robinson. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first. Clarkson for three. After two misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Benton. Latrey. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Towns. He had 28 points in the win against Chicago.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Here's Walsh. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. And now a 3-point Celtic lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And here's Clarkson. And it's good for 2. Clarkson's got 5 now.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Nikola Vucevic firing on all cylinders for the Celtics. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Guys, they're bullying them in the post, using their size and strength as an advantage, exploiting the defense.
And another key for them tonight, attacking the basket. Taking it right to the hoop, never a bad idea.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got Landry Shamet. Jose Alvarado is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Towns, and it's Robinson in at the 5. Towns for 3. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Towns has one of the best three-point strokes of any big man in the league.
Pass to Garza. Here's Queta. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Lakers. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Garza. It's rebounded by Towns.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Pass to Alvarado. Back to Towns. And here is Shamet. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Boston trailing. Richard with the ball. Outside Gonzalez. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
The Celtics have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
At the line for the Celtics, Gonzalez. At the line with 1 shot.
And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Garza. And it's good, 2 points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Second personal foul. Second team
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
What's up?
New York has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Robinson, and then Robinson slams it in.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connecticut camp. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's the teardrop. Alvarado passes to Robinson. Towns kicks to Shamet. Misses the 3. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 in the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Pass to Gonzalez. Here's Queta. This one for 3. Garza no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Clarkson finds Towns. Puts one up from 19. Jump shot is good that time. Towns has got 14 points.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Put your hands together.
For the Knicks, OG Anunoby's checked in for Landry Shamet. Mikal Bridges comes in for Clarkson, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. Towns against Brown. Now Pritchard puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Bridges kicks to Towns. Bounce pass from Anunoby. Bridges, no one around him. And the 3 off target. Celtics trail by 3. Pritchard passes to Brown. Over in the corner, White. Pass to Pritchard. And he's good on the 3 ball. Pritchard's got his second basket of the night.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Towns against Brown. Left side, Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Up and in on the layup. Towns has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
When you think about Derek White, here's a guy, RJ, who's really grown as a player in all ways.
Yeah, Derek makes smart plays. He's had that experience to see what works and what doesn't. And most often, he makes the necessary plays to put his team in a winning situation.
Anunoby outside. It's Robinson, top of the key. Anunoby outside. Towns for 3. And it's no good. Third time he's missed in 9 shot attempts. Down low. Here's Brown. Strong finish through the contact from Brown.
Wanting it more. Jaylen Brown, this man competes. And teammates, they take notice of things like that.
Runs in the pass to Towns. Another miss by Towns. The Celtics have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, "The closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you." Back to you.
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Pass to Anunoby. Robinson left side. Towns for 3. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And he's now made 3 3-pointers here in the second, starting to get it going.
Brown outside. From outside the arc. Tries to save it. That doesn't go either for Brown. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for New York. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Really left alone that time. Bridges has got the lead up to 4 now for New York.
This demonstrates how confident Bridges has become. Knows he has a green light to fire away.
Now here's Brown. A 32-point game for him in the win against the Lakers.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Anunoby. Towns for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Their third 3-pointer in a row.
Celtics trail by 7. Pritchard passes to Brown. Looking to end the run. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Brunson. Back to Robinson. Brown against Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got 3 assists tonight.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Shireman. Brown outside. And finished off by Brown.
One of the premier scoring wings in the NBA, Jaylen Brown is at it again.
To the left side wing. Bridges kicks to Anunoby. And here's Towns. 24 points for him. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. On the wing, Brown. Out to White. There's the screen. Over in the corner, Pritchard. No good on the triple.
Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things, which will happen. He's trying to help his team.
Here's Anunoby. And he uses the glass on the layup. Anunoby's got 5.
Well, Anunoby meets resistance inside, but he uses some muscle to get that shot off.
Bounce pass Pritchard. Brown against Towns. Brown the pass to Pritchard. 6 to shoot. A 3-pointer off the mark.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Inside. And Towns throws it down.
And how about the game from Towns? So the combination of that height and shooting, probably unmatched in the NBA.
Outside, White. Pass to Cada. Here's Shireman trying to find Pritchard and gets it to him. Looking to get back on track here. Count it. Good. 8 points for him. 1:46 left in the first half of basketball. Anunoby outside. Towns against Brown. Robinson a screen on Brown. Towns for three. They grab their own miss. And then Robinson slams it in.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Vucevic checked in for the Celtics. Sam Hauser comes in for Pritchard. And New York with a change here, too. Hart, he's checked in for Towns. And the free throw, no good. Celtics trail by 11. Pass to White. A minute 20 left in the second quarter. The three. Rebounded by Hart. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the Knicks. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Here's Anunoby. Buries the long-range jumper. Anunoby's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Pass to Vucevic. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first half. The shot from the low post is good. Vucevic has got 12 points in the game.
Not stopping Vucevic that time, powering through the defenders.
On the wing, Anunoby. Hart outside. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Vucevic setting the pick for Brown. Cash money, Brown with the train.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And so it's the New York Knicks. Their lead quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Boston Celtics.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your opponent's fire.
You're like gasoline on a flame, I'd say. And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
And you know, for that matchup with the Suns, they'll have the advantage coming in. But it's not like they're infallible. I mean, no one is.
Yeah, I mean, on paper, it's a favorable matchup, but the game, last time I checked, is played on hardwood. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Celtics trail by 11. Vucevic is out there with Sam Hauser. Then there's Derek White. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Shireman in at the 2 spot. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Here's White. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. White's got his second bucket of the night.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Hart. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And count it. This shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Sam Hauser at the line, shooting 1.
New York leading by 6. Brunson the pass to Towns. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. That one drops for him.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Brown feeling out a bit. Shoots over Anunoby. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one goes on Anunoby.
Clearly a foul.
The Celtics shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
The first one falls.
And we've watched Brown blossom into a talented scorer, someone who's capable of shouldering that entire offensive load.
He doesn't get the second one.
You got to respect the mind Brown has for the game. Both ends of the floor, he is so good at spotting the opening and taking advantage.
Anunoby outside. Hart left side. Lays it up and banks it in. Hart's got 12.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Here's Shireman. Vucevic is screen on Anunoby. Brown wide open. He fires. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They've led by as many as 14 points.
They tried their best to shut down Anunoby, and he'll get a chance at the line due to that over-aggressive defense.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
OG Anunoby taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Anunoby.
And we talk about great two-way players in this league. Anunoby is at the top of that list.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Shireman. Vucevic setting the pick for White. Pass to Vucevic, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one is on Towns.
Working his way inside. Vooch ready to battle for it.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Vucevic at the line for 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Vooch doesn't get to the line as much as you would expect, but he does shoot a good number from there.
The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Pass to Hart, outside Robinson. Now, here's Bridges. No good on the 3.
And even without that 3 ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
For 3, White, good. White's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in the rhythm on the offense right now.
Robinson a screen on White. Bobbed up there for Robinson. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's Shireman, defended by Bridges. Yep, that one goes. And now it's just a 4-point Knicks lead.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half. Coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
Robinson left side. Out to Bridges from the arc. New York missing again.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to White. It's Brown on the wing. Guarded by Robinson. Tries from 10, and it's Boston with another.
And so far, Brown has been dialed in and is showing no signs of letting up.
Bridges outside. On the wing, Anunoby. Hart outside. Driving inside. Shot clock at 5. The 10-footer. And the bank shot is good. Brunson's got his second bucket tonight.
That's a confident play there. Great execution.
Celtics trail by 4. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Good to see Bridges working the inside area. Makes the defense work much harder when he's doing that.
White with it. 8 points for him. Here's Shireman. Back to White. Fires the 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Anunoby passes to Hart. Bridges for 3. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. While we're in this quick break, and onto the small forward position, and the hottest shooters among them over the last month. OG Anunoby is second.
And that tells you about their ability to slash through the defense and get to the hoop effectively. I mean, because you have to be getting a lot of layups to have that kind of a percentage.
That's true, but they can also fill it up from outside. This is a group that can score from anywhere on the floor.
White the pass to Brown. Pass to Vucevic. Unloads from 9. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They've led by as many as 14 points. Bridges kicks to Hart. Anunoby has the open look. A three-pointer, no good. Celtics trail by 6. Pass to White. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. Robinson with the block. Now Hart. He's got 12. Now Brunson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
Oh, gritty make by Brunson. That guy plays way bigger than his size.
Team foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New York.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
That one falls for Brunson.
Well, when you watch Jalen Brunson, he's such a difficult matchup. Lefty, quick, and a bit on the smaller side, but he's got great leverage, and he gives opposing defenses fits.
Hauser the pass to White. Clock at 6. Over to the left wing. Here's Pritchard. Releases from the wing and drills it. Pritchard's got 10 points in the game. The Knicks leading by 7. Hart outside. Brunson outside. Pass to Robinson. Up top, Anunoby. 10 points for him. And he gets it to go. And it's 6 points for Robinson.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
He's putting up about 16 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
Pass to Pritchard. Here's Shireman. White looking around. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Hauser in the corner. No good with the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Hart outside. Brunson outside. From outside off the mark. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 9 points. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Vucevic setting the pick for White. Pass to Vucevic. Beyond the arc. Jalen Brunson grabs the miss. For New York, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Out to Bridges. And here's Brunson. New York moving it around. Hart finds Brunson. Robinson a screen on Pritchard. Now here is Robinson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And it seems, Richard, sometimes the best player on a team isn't necessarily their leader. You've been on a lot of teams, a lot of great players. Do you agree?
Well, at the very least, you need your best player to be the tone setter. They don't have to be very vocal, but their work ethic and their accountability has to be the highest.
First one falls for him.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Boston making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Clarkson's checked in. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Celtics trail by 10. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Shireman. Now here's White. He's covered by Clarkson. And it's White missing.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
And what you love about Anunoby, he just keeps working. He just keeps coming at you.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
And the first one at the line is good.
And right now, at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
A different look for New York. Porty's checked in, and Landry Shamet subbed in for Bridges. Both free throws good from Anunoby.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
That's to Vucevic. It's good. Vucevic has got 16 points.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Now here's Brunson. 8 points for him. Shot from free throw range. And he hits the jump shot. Brunson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And you can tell Brunson has been well coached. He knows just when to call for that pick and roll.
Pass to Walsh. Here's Vucevic. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
First free throw is good. Some changes for Boston. Garza's checked in, and it's Gonzalez in for Derek White. Both good from the line that time.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
Clarkson against Gonzalez. Top of the key. Out to Clarkson. Back to Robinson. Pass to Alvarado. Here's Diawara. Off target with his 3. Celtics trail by 10. Here's Pritchard from deep. Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got 11 rebounds in the game. Now, here's Shemt. He's covered by Pritchard. Alvarado finds Robinson. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Shemt. Off target from three-point range. For Boston, they've gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Pritchard passes to Garza. Pass to Walsh. Here's Pritchard for the 3. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Clarkson surveying the floor. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Oh, incredible effort from Clarkson on that play. Willing to give everything to make it an N1 opportunity.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for New York.
One shot.
And that one misses.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
Pass to Brown. And here's Gonzalez. It's up a three, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Now here's Shamet. Now Robinson. Here's Alvarado. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got his 4th assist in this one.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Over in the corner, Pritchard. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Knicks out front. They're up by 9. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Quarter is here.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th, Jose Alvarado is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Shamet in at the small forward position. Pritchard up top. He's defended by Alvarado. Brown against Clarkson. And good that time. Brown's got 22 points.
And each year it seems Brown keeps getting better at shooting the ball, especially from the mid-range.
Alvarado with it. Pass to Shamet. A 3-ball. Rebound by the Celtics.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
And Kada gets it to go.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
New York leading by 8. Now Alvarado. Here's Towns, and he converts the layup. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Pritchard passes to Brown. Back to Pritchard. 3-pointer. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one.
That gives him his 2nd 3 of the half, with 3 total for the game.
Pass to Shamet. Outside, Towns. Off target from outside. Celtics trail by 7. Brown outside. Here's Pritchard. Lets it go from deep. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Robinson. Alvarado with it. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Brown outside. 6 on the shot clock. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Getting the hoop and the harm. That's tremendous body control from Brown.
Sam Hauser's checked in for Boston. Then for the Knicks, Dottier's checked in, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Landry Shamet.
For the Celtics, Jalen Brown at the line with 1 shot.
Brown no good on the free throw.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Here's Brunson. Brunson muscles through the contact.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
And so it's Pritchard with it. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 9-point game. To the inside. Got a piece of it. Towns with the steal. Here's Brunson. All the way. Jalen Brunson.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Brown outside. And they pick up 2. Brown's got 26 points.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown, and it's just another weapon in his arsenal now.
Here's Brunson. He takes it in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 11.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Now Hauser. Pass to Pritchard. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. It's stolen by Brown. To the wing on the left. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. And Brown throws it down.
Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion, when he is attacking the rim.
Pritchard against Brunson. New York again turning it over. OG Anunoby's checked in for the Knicks. Bridges comes in for Jose Alvarado. Celtics trail by 9. And here's White. Pass to Brown. Out to White. Lets the 3 fly. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Now here's Brunson. Guarded closely. The close range shot is good from Brunson.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
Here's Shireman. Brown outside. Shot clock at 6. Another shot. Misses from close range.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Clarkson kicks to Towns. Back to Clarkson. Brunson against White. And it's sent back by White. Clarkson for 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. The Celtics trail by 11. Pass to White. Here's Shireman. Now Vucevic. And here's White. The 3. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
He had a forgettable start to this game, but he's really starting to come alive now.
Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Brunson with another miss.
1 made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Pass to Vucevic. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Look, Vooch is a big man that can score at all 3 levels. And look, his versatility makes him a nightmare for defenses.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team, and they told their team, no easy threes, let's guard that arc, don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Here's on an open. Brunson, left side. Brunson from long distance.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Pass to Hauser. Here's Brown. Back to Hauser. 5 to shoot. Vucevic is screen on Brunson. White, good.
Whatever adjustments were made in half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
Bridges outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their Connected Cam. Celtics trail by 6. Pass to Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Hart outside. Back to Brunson. Brunson off the dribble, and it's good. He's made 2 for every 1 he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
And with the game and the balance here in the fourth, he's been unflappable. 6 of 8 from the field, providing them with some big buckets.
Brown outside. Anunoby sends it back.
And Anunoby takes pride in this. Blocks like that can really help build momentum.
Ah, it's in there.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Brown inside. He's guarded by Anunoby.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
Now Towns from outside buries the deep ball.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
Anunoby against Brown. White fires. What a response. Hitting a 3 of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Outside, Anunoby. Here's Bridges. Hart with the screen for Bridges. No good from 3. Celtics trail by 8. Hauser with the ball. Now Brown. White outside. Takes the 3. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Here's Vucevic. Now Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. from 15 feet away.
The best part of Anunoby's game is quickness and tenacity as a defender.
Towns outside. Here we've got Brunson. Start with a screen on White. Brunson against White. Puts it up from 12. Late in the clock, he gets it to fall.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They trail by 10. Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
Knicks ball.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Here's Towns. Got it to go off the glass.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
White against Brunson. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Let's now hear from Allie LaForce, who is courtside with our player of the game.
I'm here with Karl Anthony Towns, and Karl, it was a bit of a shootout out there, but you got it done. How special to you was this win?
I mean, it was big for a team that shoots threes like they do. It's about continuing to just keep playing hard and find ways to win, and we found a way to win tonight.
It's all about finding a way. Thanks, Kat.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.